Hi there, John Tyler's my name, and I do YouTube videos as you already know. But this time I want to talk to you about cataract surgery in case it ever comes up in your life or the word glaucoma comes up in your life and you need to get cataracts removed and replaced with new lenses. I did that August 8th, 2024. They did this right eye, and then on August 23rd, they did this left eye. So I'm going to bring you through my right eye recording, first of all, where I had to actually wear glasses, prescription glasses, until they did this eye, the left eye, and then everything was absolutely cool. Now, let me bring you up to date. After we get through the first little batch of videos to show you what I went through at the eye clinic, if you want to call it that. And then what happened was I just saw the eye doctor today, which is August 27th, Tuesday, and he said, John, first of all, you don't need glasses anymore, which is why I don't have them in this preliminary video. And he said, in fact, your glaucoma went from last time we visited on August 23rd, this eye was 14 and this eye, the glaucoma reading was 19. And today, both eyes are 13, which is great. So he said, your vision for distance is perfect. And I read to him a little chart he had on his wall. I actually read the whole paragraph, and he said, I'll see you in 3 more months. Normally they see you in a month after. Anyway, let me go through the preliminary on this eye, and then we'll get to the final on this eye. See you in just a moment. I know you're not going to believe this, and I'm still without glasses. But I want to go all the way back to why I had to get cataract surgery. This is how I saw traffic back in June, July, August, May, April of 2024. I could see the road. I don't know how I got from point A to point B, but things were blurry. I couldn't read the license plate numbers in front of me. In fact, I went to get my driver's license when I moved into Alabama on May 1st, 2024. I went to the DMV and I barely passed the thing. If it was not for my left eye, which basically was better than this eye saw what you're seeing there in traffic. The left eye was a little better, so I just barely passed. That's when I knew I had to listen to the doctors when they said, look, you have glaucoma, and you need cataract surgery. So let me go into the next step of actually when I was going to get this right eye fixed. And the first thing you'll do when you go into the cataract surgery place, mine is in Alabama, Dr. Sturridge, awesome guy, calm, cool, and collected. And when he first met me, he said, I'm going to become your best friend. And sure enough, I said to him after this surgery on my right eye, I said, you are definitely my best friend because I can see, and I haven't been able to see clearly for about 4 or 5 years. So anyway, the first room they put me in was a room just like this. It's called a little waiting room. You're going to be in there laying down on that bed that you see there, or one like it. You'll have neighbors next to you, to your left, to your right, and across the hall. No doubt. This place did about 10 of us in one day on a Thursday. So while you're in that bed, a nurse will come in and she'll ask you what meds are you on, and you'll be in that room for a half hour, 30 minutes. They're going to put eye drops in your eye, in my case, this eye. And she squeezed out one drop. She said, I'll be back. I have to do this twice more. I guess they're 3 different drops. And when I was told I was going in for cataract surgery, they asked me, do you want eye drops? It's $82 for all 3 drops in one bottle. So it just made it easier for me instead of going to Walgreens or whatever and getting 3 different eye drops. I opted to pay the $82. There's also a copay if you have insurance like I do. My copay was $245, and that's for both eyes, by the way. Now, this surgeon was going to put in a new, whatever they do, glass piece, whatever it is, and they custom order that based on all the tests they did and what your vision needs in that eye. Same with that. That'll be a different one than this one. He was also going to put in a stent that goes along with that cataract surgery, a little tiny stent, little tiny thing, but that's to drain the fluid from the eye, because in my case, and probably in yours too, you'll have some sort of glaucoma. My readings were 21 and 22, 21 on this eye, 22 in that eye, and then after 2 weeks after first seeing the doctor and setting up that I will go into this room, a couple of weeks after my initial consult with him, he said I need to put a stent in there to drain that, the new lens I'm going to put in there, so that you don't have glaucoma. You don't have to go and have drops put in your eye every day for the rest of your natural life. So when I was in this room, they sent me to this room because this eye went from 22 to 14, and this one went down to about 16, I guess, which is okay to go and do the cataract surgery. All right, so you're in here, she puts the eye drops in, comes back, puts the eye drops in, comes back, puts the eye drop in, and asks you a bunch of questions. You know, how are you feeling? Are you okay psychologically and so forth? Because again, people like me, never been through it before, or like you, you're a bit apprehensive of something. I mean, it's like you've never been there before. So like heaven, never been there before. Scary, right? Shouldn't be. In any event, I digress. So let me go next to another scene for you. And this, of course, is the actual operating room. They moved me from the blue tent, screened-in area over to the operating room. And by the way, in case you say, oh, gee, this is going to be forever, it took this doctor, like, I got to say at the most, 5 minutes to do everything he had to do. That is to take the cataract out. However they do that, I don't know. Your eye will be open, like wide, but they give you a little sedative and they give you something to calm your nerves. I could see what he was doing, sort of, but it didn't bother me at all. I mean, it's not like you see him probing around in your eyeball. You see a little, in my case, I saw a little red, a little white. I don't know what it was. And then he put that new lens in, all of which took 5 minutes. I was in this room for about 10 minutes though, because they had to give me a sedative and they had to give me a local anesthetic, I guess, for the eye. And then they had a patch over my eye. They put a little net on me when I was in the waiting room, hair net. And then a patch over my right eye so that he could see that. And my left eye and my face basically were covered, and just the right eye was open. Now, when I was in the waiting room, by the way, they will come in and they marked it, they put the doctor's name over the actual eye that they're going to operate on so that nobody screws up along the way. And of course, you know, and you're cognizant when you go in here to the OR of what is going to happen. Now, 5 minutes later, I was then given a glass patch taped over my eye, and then dark glasses so I could see, because you're going to be like out of commission, a little loopy, so that you must have a relative or somebody in attendance with you at your surgery because they're going to have to drive you home. So let me skip over to that little eye patch thing next. And this is that glass eye patch. They just tape it over your eye, and notice this lady's eye seems to be fine. I don't really remember if I think I saw pretty clearly through that lens right after the surgery. And so they put that on you, and they want you to keep that on, while you're going home and so forth. I took mine off when I got home, and they want you to put that back on at nighttime when you go to sleep. For example, if you're a side sleeper, you don't want to sleep on that eye because you might screw it up a little bit, that lens. So they want to protect your eye. Wear that thing to bed. I wore it to bed for one night. They recommend that you wear it to bed for 4 nights, but I'm a side sleeper, so I slept on my opposite side, the left side, freeing this eye, and I took that thing off. Do what your doctor says. I'm a stubborn cuss, and I figure I know my body, and I was fine. The next day, I want to tell you though, by the way, I could see really, really crystal clear. And I said, this is really unimaginable because it's been blurry for 4 years. And my eyes used to water like crazy anyway. So now the glaucoma, by the way, when I went, before I get to that, I'm going to show you what it looks like with the eyeglasses on. They're going to give you a dark pair of glasses so that you can see, because your eye would kind of hurt when the sun hits it after you leave the hospital. And you will have your dark glasses on like this woman has after she had cataract surgery. And you're going to go home with that, and as soon as I got home and inside my house, I could take those off, and I just had that little patch thing going, which I also took off because I wasn't going to go to sleep for another 8 hours. So I took it off, and I'm watching TV with my new lens put in there. And as soon as your surgery is over, you'll be wheeled out by a pretty nurse like this one here, no doubt, as I was, in a wheelchair, and they go out a side entrance because in the waiting room, they don't want to wheel people out there all fanged up with eye patches on and all kinds of stuff. Don't blame them. So you go out a side entrance where my son had pulled the car up, and off we went to go home. Now, the next day, let me show you what I could see with that eye and that eye with nothing, no dark glasses, no eye patch, no nothing, just out in traffic. Yeah, everything was like this, really crystal clear. I mean, I could read license plates, even though this one's a little blurry still. And I can't wait to get this done so I can really see. And then the surgeon says, probably going to take a month, and I could probably, a lot of people don't have to wear glasses anymore. In fact, I can see, looking at my desktop now, I can read everything pretty clearly without these. But for right now, I need these. I guess I'm more comfortable with them. But I will end up getting another prescription if I need one in about a month from August 23rd. So sometime in September of 2024, I'll get a prescription in case I need one. And then I can throw these in the trash and get some sunglasses, prescription if I need them, and regular glasses like this if I need them. So all in all, it's a piece of cake. It's a 5-minute operation. It will not hurt you. It will not bother you in the least. And you will look forward to getting both eyes done. If you have any questions, you can post some kind of comment down below on my YouTube site here. See you next time. So now, at the very end, this is 27 August 2024, and I'm not wearing the glasses as you saw when I first opened this video. Now here's what I got rid of. The dark pair of glasses that they gave me at the hospital. Don't need them anymore. Threw them in the trash. My regular glasses, prescription glasses, I can't wear them because if I put them on now, everything is like blurry. So those in the trash. I had reading glasses, powerful 2.75 power that I bought at Dollar Tree, I guess. Big, thick puppies. Don't need them anymore. And then I bought a pair of sunglasses, which were prescription online. Cost me $40 to test these out. But they're prescription. They were good when I had the right eye done, and they were good. They were no good when until I had the left eye done. So these I threw in the trash. I replaced those with a pair of sunglasses that I bought at Walmart for $15, non-prescription. Cool. I can see long distances. I can read license plate numbers. I can read road signs. I can see stuff way down the road, crystal clear. So those go in my car. Again, I don't need regular glasses, but my but my reader glasses went from 2.75 to these little thin frame readers that I bought at the Dollar Tree for $1.25. The power is 1.5. I guess the lowest power they have is 1. But I tried these on and in the store, and I had a magazine that the doctor said, go get that. And if you can read the fine print, testing out glasses at Dollar Tree, whatever, then buy them. So I did that. So all my stuff is gone. Don't need any glasses whatsoever. And when I'm driving, these non-prescription sunglasses, fabulous. So if anybody tells you that cataract surgery is scary or it's going to hurt, no. It's a 5-minute deal, 30 minutes in the little prep room that they get you going on. I already explained that. So anyway, if you have any questions, just leave a little note down below on my YouTube channel here. And with that, I'll see you next time around.